Yo, what is up everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 17 online connected franchise mode game. Today, we are in the divisional round of the Primetime Football League playoffs. You guys saw the NFC side of the playoff bracket. We are the number 2 seed Seattle Seahawks, coming off a first round bye, going against the number 5 seed Detroit Lions, who made the playoffs via a wildcard berth, beat the Carolina Panthers on the road, and now look to take on the Seattle Seahawks in Seattle. The Seahawks playoff journey begins on the kickoff from Hauschka, but will end in just one game. The Lions sure hope so, looking to carry the momentum from their earlier victory, hitting Anquan Bolden for a first down on the game's first play. A fullback dive going nowhere. Matt Stafford having quite this season. A lot of touchdowns, a lot of yardage thrown, but also a lot of interceptions. He has to avoid the mistake is on 3rd and 9. Richard Sherman picks him clean, and Sherman down, touchdown! Stafford can't chase him down, and the Legion of Boom has already left their mark on this game less than 2 minutes into the action. The Seahawks playoffs are already off to a great start, but Marvin Jones comes right back with a little haymaker of his own to quiet the Seattle crowd as Stafford gets taken down by Cliff Averill, who has had a hot second half of the season. Stafford just going to check it down on second down. It is 3rd down and very long. At this point, you really don't want to turn the ball over, especially after throwing a turnover on the first drive of the game. So they get a touch, our field goal right here, makes it a 7-3 game. Not the worst thing in the world. Problem is, we're going to be starting our drive at the 40-yard line because the ball is kicked out of bounds by Matt Prater. And now here we go, Russell Wilson and company taking the field for the first time in this year's playoffs, connecting with Jimmy Graham for a huge game. Taking it to the 35-yard line. Next play, Wilson looking to throw, and it's intercepted. That is Darius Slay Jr., a.k.a. Big Play Slay, living up to the name on the playoff stage as he throws it to Marvin Jones Jr. The Lions really like throwing the ball to Marvin Jones and Eric Ebron. We had to take those two away from the game as Bobby Wagner does just that. Second turnover forced by the Seahawks defense already, and we get great field position to start this drive off, pretty much resuming from where the last drive started. I just felt like that was a really good play by Darius Slay. I didn't feel bad about the throw or anything like that. It was just, Slay made a better play to break on the ball. It's 3rd down and 3, looking for Graham, but he gets upended, drops the ball, and that's going to be an incomplete pass. We go for the field goal with Hauschka, and it's good. Rating conditions today going to be a little bit sloppy trying to throw the football, and kicking is going to be a big factor as they take the return to about the 27-yard line. But we have one of the best kickers in the NFL, Stephen Hauschka, only missed 2 field goals in the regular season as he chucks it up downfield and is incomplete. Bringing up second down, passing the ball again, trying to go screen pass, but that is bottled up, and Cliff Averill again making money plays, and on 3rd down, Cliff Averill again all over the field. 2 sacks in the first quarter as Tyler Lockett returns the punt. Lockett back from injury, looking to make something happen, and he will. Tyler Lockett in the open field, zagging all the way to the 27-yard line. What a start to these playoffs, and it's going to get even better for Jimmy Graham, battling, trying to get that first down, but that effort is going to go to waste because of a holding penalty on Glowinski. As we go to the screen pass on now 1st down and 20 as Jermaine Kearse going to get most of those yards back, going to make it 2nd down and 10. Pretty much what that play was intended to do as we're under pressure, throwing it downfield for Jimmy Graham. Touchdown! He came down with it. Just one hand is necessary for that absolute monster of a tight end. Oh my goodness, the Seahawks are making big play after big play, but here come the Detroit Lions. Once again, after a big Seattle touchdown, the Lions moved the ball quickly downfield, finding Ebron, but Theo Riddick, who rushed for over 1,000 yards in the regular season, is not doing much so far today. But there it is again, a lot of Ebron and a lot of Marvin Jones Jr. as Theo Riddick going to get the carry, but he's not going anywhere. At this point, we want to hold him to another field goal. 2nd down, Stafford intercepted again. 3rd one of the day, and Cam Chancellor is on the board with an INT. Got to make sure we don't get sacked for a safety right here, hitting Tyler Lockett. Oh, it's good to have Lockett back as the slot receiver, using his speed. We also upgraded his route running, so he's actually a decent route runner, using his XP and all that, as Thomas Rawls going to get the first down. Seattle Seahawks not really known for running the football. You guys think of them a lot from back in the day when Marshawn Lynch beat beast mode. This Seattle Seahawks team, not exactly designed to do that. We just can't run the football. We don't have much success with it as we're looking to pass with Wilson. And we have some great playmakers on the outside like Doug Baldwin, who somehow comes up with that catch. We are having success, a little bit of success with this running game so far, but the keys are in Russell Wilson's hands, and he is driving this engine downfield as we go to the goal line at the 9-yard line right before halftime, running it with Rawls one more time. Gonna get half the yardage necessary to get into the end zone. Second and goal from the 5, 28 seconds left. Wilson under pressure, taking down Ezekiel Ansah, easily the best defensive lineman on this team. Under pressure again. That is a different man. That's Hyder Jr. with the sack. Those two are the 1-2 duo. Oh, Hauschka's block almost got kicked. And that would have been taken back for a touchdown. That would have been a huge momentum shift in this game. It could have potentially been a 10-17 game in a game the Seattle Seahawks absolutely have dominated so far. Instead, it does look like a game the Seattle Seahawks have dominated. 3-20. One more play before halftime. Theo Riddick going to be brought down. And we go to the locker room up 17 points, riding our defense. They've been absolutely phenomenal. Scored 7 points. Forced a turnover in the red zone. And one more from Bobby Wagner to give us great field position. And we're just, benefiting from points off turnovers. And on top of that, points off the return from Tyler Lockett. The offense hasn't had to do much so far today. But despite that, I feel pretty good about what we are doing offensively, mainly with Jimmy Graham, who is proving to be an absolute mismatch. No one on this Lions team can cover Graham as Procise out the backfield, hitting a back juke and taking it to the 8-yard line. Quick work being done after halftime as Rawls not going to go anywhere on the run. We have not punched it in from the red zone so far today, struggling a little bit, trying to hit Graham. Oh, this time he does not hang on to the spectacular catch. Third down and goal. Wilson under pressure and forced to throw it away. Try to come out 5 wide. See what would happen. Maybe run with Wilson, but we were just under fire, and we kick our field goal. Third field goal of the day for the Seattle Seahawks, and not the worst thing in the world right there. I'm okay with that because we're doing what we normally do. If you guys have followed this team all season, you guys know we ride our defense as Riddick gonna break a tackle, but not get much afterwards. I believe Mike Morgan comes up with the tackle. 2nd and 4, play action. Stafford's gotta make something happen, but he makes it happen for the Seahawks again. Matt Stafford is falling apart in Seattle. Interception by Bobby Wagner, 2nd of the day, as Jimmy Graham this time going to get a first down on that drag route, not get called for holding once again as we run the ball, going nowhere. 2nd down and 11, looking for Procise at the backfield, and I accidentally dove right there. I definitely didn't mean to do that on purpose. It's 3rd and 4. Wilson rolling out. Wilson gonna set his feet and throw an interception once again. Darius Slay could have been taken back a lot further if he wasn't held up by his own man. But once again, Darius Slay single-handedly keeping the Lions in this game and keeping us from just absolutely running away with this one. That was just not a good decision right there. Definitely got to run the ball with Russell Wilson in that situation. I thought I could give Jimmy Graham a one-on-one ball, but Darius Slay did a good job of undercutting that as he gets the first down right here. And now he's in a situation where, obviously he's got to get a touchdown right here. And the best case scenario for him is 3 touchdowns, gives him 21 points, and gives him a 1-point lead. So that's definitely what he's working on for us. We got to make sure he works if he wants to get downfield. We're not going to give up the big play like we did earlier in the game. He's going to have to force throws into tight coverage against this great secondary, great front 7. He's trying to do it here. And Ebron almost had that one. It looked like he dropped it. Went off his hands. 3rd down and 10. Under pressure. And, swatted away. Very dangerous play for the Lions, and on 4th down, they punt the ball from midfield. Not wanting to risk, turning it over on downs and giving us great field position. They're going to try to rely on their defense, which hasn't been too bad so far today. Now, we have settled for a lot of field goals. I feel like we've been moving the ball downfield well whenever we need to. We just, practically walk into the red zone, and then that's where the offense kind of bogs down. So we got to work on downs. We throw the drag route to Procise. And in the 4th quarter right now, all about killing clock and doing exactly what we didn't do on that last drive and, not turn it over as Doug Baldwin with the catch. Stays in bounds. Time to chew up that clock a little bit more. Next play, that's Jermaine Kearse on the drag route. Stay in bounds. Chew that clock. You don't have to chew clock just by running the football. And we're not a good team at running the football, so I don't even plan on doing that. We just want to stay aggressive, come out, throw these short passes and stuff like that. That's what we do a lot with this team. Throw it to Tyler. We're Lockett right here, and Lockett, the speedy man, going upfield. Man, it feels good to have number 16 back in the fold. That's Procise, big hit right there. We don't want to get big hit fumble as we throw it to Jimmy Graham. He's going to catch the ball, take it to the 2-yard line, trying to capitalize for once in the red zone, continuing to try to force feed that ball to Jimmy Graham. We do not get the catch. We end up settling for our fourth field goal today, I believe. Yeah, fourth field goal of the day. That's usually not a good thing that you're being held to that many field goals, but our defense is playing so phenomenal today. Earl, Thomas, everybody, you get an interception, you get one, and you get one. This game is practically over at this point. But once again, not chewing the clock by running the football. I just don't feel confident as running the football. I feel like we can chew clock by still passing the ball. It's 3rd and 1 under pressure and taking down. That ball had to get out a little bit quicker, but you know, as long as we don't fumble the ball right there, as long as no one gets injured, it's all good because we practically had this victory in the bag. Steven Hauschka, 5 for 5 on these field goals. Don't sleep on that one right there. So what this is going to set up, if you guys have been following the ticker on the bottom of the screen that shows the scores, every game has been finished in the divisional round besides the Raiders game. And I can let you guys know right now that the Raiders actually lost that game. The Raiders lost by like 17 to the Chargers. So what this is going to set up is the NFC Championship game is going to be a rematch of the only game the Seattle Seahawks lost in the regular season, as Richard Sherman gets the interception. That's going to end this one since we're going to need a ball out of respect right here. Make sure no one gets injured. He's not going to call his timeouts. And that's going to be a win for the Seattle Seahawks in the divisional round. Great team win right there. Great defensive win. And now we're getting exactly what we wanted, man. Ever since I lost to the Eagles in like week 11 or something like that, I wanted them back in the playoffs so bad. I really did. That's just the competitor in you that you want that revenge game, and we are going to get it. It's going to be a marquee matchup. It's going to be Chargers versus Browns in the AFC and Eagles versus Seahawks in the NFC. That's going to be some must-watch TV. We will be bringing you the Eagles and Seahawks game, obviously, on this channel very soon. But leave a like in the video if you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe for more Madden 17 stuff. I promise you guys that post-game show, the regular season recap show, is coming tomorrow. A little bit delayed. My bad about that, but it's definitely coming tomorrow. So until the championship game, I'll catch you guys next time.